Hey friendos, it's Nene. We're gonna talk about awkward dates, except this wasn't a date, it was just two friends hanging out, but I'm gonna call it a date because no, I'm kidding. True Christian girls don't do premarital dating. So, to give you a better idea of this person, here are a couple of direct quotes straight from the guy himself. I asked him if I could talk about our date, and he said it's cool, so here we go. Alright, so for the sake of his privacy, even though he said I could say his name, I'm still gonna call him John. So, John asked me to go out to lunch, and I said, yeah, sure, whatever. And the only time I ever spoke to John was in class, so it was a little awkward. We met up at the cafe, and already I'm feeling pretty awkward about it, so I'm trying to make small talk like, yeah, when are you going to order? And you know what he said? You know what he said? Nothing. He said he wasn't ordering anything because he already had lunch. Boy, how are you going to ask someone to lunch and then eat lunch before you get... This friendship is already lacking loyalty right off the start. So, anyway, we go inside the cafe, and the server comes back to greet us and take our drink order, blah, 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 you know. She was a very nice lady, probably about like 50 years old or so. But then John over here starts flirting with her. Nothing too weird, just like little jokes and stuff. It was kind of funny, I don't know, it's cute. So yeah, John doesn't order a drink, and I just got water. So she comes back to take our order, and I got one of those like little tiny personal pizza. You know the ones that you kind of get at Pizza Hut, like they're just tiny and it got like 4 little pieces. So I got one of those, and it's like really tiny and cute. And yeah, anyway, so I'm not gonna lie, it felt just a little uncomfortable because John was just sitting there like he didn't, he wasn't gonna get lunch. So I kind of felt like it was one of those YouTube mukbang things. So yeah, the server comes back with the pizza, and freaking John over here starts telling her how she has buns of steel or something. And oh my gosh, I wanted to hide at that point or something, I don't know. But she was kind of digging it, like she was laughing and stuff. I don't know, I guess she was a cougar. Meow. I don't know what noise a cougar makes, honestly, but yeah. So I'm feeling just a little bit awkward at this point, even more than before. And I just asked John if he wants some pizza, and he said no. So we're just chatting, and I see his hand slide across the table and onto my pizza very nonchalantly. He picked up a couple of toppings, and his hand just went back to him, and he ate the toppings like it was no big deal. He literally just acted as if he did not just finesse his way to my pizza, take the toppings off of it, and then eat them. So I didn't say anything because I wanted to pretend that didn't just happen either. Yeah, so it's pretty awkward, but we're still talking and stuff, and you know what? There it goes. There his hand goes again, sliding in for the pizza toppings. And at that point, I was like, hey, do you want a couple of slices of pizza? And he said no again. Really? Because you had me fooled that you don't want pizza? So the server comes back to check on us, and he's still trying to get it in, as the kids say these days. And, he's still picking pizza and stuff off my plate. And at that point, I didn't know if I should cry or scream or laugh or do all three at the same time, because who does this? Why? So it got to the point where I was like, ooh, lad, I can't finish this pizza. Please take it. Mind you, I only had like a slice of the pizza, if even that, I don't know. So anyway, he ate my lunch, and when we finished, he thought it would be okay to take my drink and drink that too. So guess what? I let him just have it at that point. Okay, buddy, so you took my pizza, you took my drink. At this point, I might as well just order you dessert because you're halfway there. So he's done eating, and you would think that it ends there, right? No, it does not. Guess what? John starts doing? Mind you, John starts to play with the straw wrappers and like bunching up the straw wrappers and putting things inside of cups and like opening packets of like whatever, you know, like the things that you do when you're 5 years old and you go out to a restaurant. So finally the server comes back with the bill, and I paid for I paid for his lunch, which I hope he enjoyed because that pizza looked delicious. Even though my dude John said he had lunch already, but sure, no, it's okay. Take the pizza, John. So anyway, we go outside and he lit up a cigarette, and he unintentionally, he didn't mean to do it, but like he just blew it in my general direction, and I had to act like that wasn't a problem because, you know, I don't want to be the rude one. So I had to, you know, try to end the chit chat so I could head back. But then John, you know what John does? John asked for a favor. I forgot what he wanted, but it involved money. Really? Okay, so you're gonna ask me out to lunch, eat lunch before we get there, flirt with the waitress in a very weird way, then take my pizza, make a mess at the table, become a real life fog machine outside, and then you ask for money. I didn't know what to say. Why? Who does this? Who? No. Look, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't laughing like throughout this whole time, because it was kind of funny, because like just who does that? John literally has no chill whatsoever. But I don't know. I can look back at this now and laugh because it is kind of funny. But at the time it was just so incredibly awkward. But the best way I could describe John is that he is a character, and that I'm just gonna leave it at that. He is a character, and he has no chill. Yeah, I don't know. I have other stories involving John if you guys ever want to hear them. But so yeah, that was my lunch date with John, and it was interesting. But yeah. So as always, friendos, thank you for watching. Okay, I love you. Bye bye.